So today we're going to start in a lying down position. So make your way to lying on your yoga. Trying to tuck the chin in so that your neck and your spine are in one straight line. Taking a few calming breaths here. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. One more breath here. I'm going to bend both knees. Wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side, coming into a big circular motion if you like, covering a big area. And reverse. Slowly come back to center. Lifting your feet up towards the sky, coming into a happy baby. Hands on the bottom of your feet, either inner arch, outer arch, or hold on to any part of the legs. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpits, rocking side to side, massaging the entire spine, entire back, opening up hip joints. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet. Draw them close to your chest. Coming into a reclining cobbler pose. A little bit of discomfort here. In your inner thighs, outer thighs, crotch area. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release. Bring your feet down onto the mat. Windshield wiper, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Now we're going to slowly come back to center and drop both knees to the right side. Make sure the hips stay down. And if you like, outside foot on inside thigh, dragging it a little bit closer. Upper body is still on the mat. One more breath, and we'll slowly release. Take an inhale, the center, exhale, drop both knee to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Make sure the butt stay down. You can stay here. For more intensity, you can place the outside foot on inside thigh, dragging it a little bit lower. Listen to your body always. If this is too much for you, don't worry about placing a top foot onto the opposite thigh. One more breath. I'm going to slowly, slowly release. Coming back to center. Coming into a figure four. Right ankle on left thigh. Flex the right foot. Loop the hand through the opening. Grab behind the left thigh. Right arm will push the right thigh out. You can stay here. If you like, lift the head, chest up, head to knee. Feel the stretch here. Right hip flexor. Figure four is the modification to pigeon. Helping people to relieve the hip joint and sciatica condition. Now we're going to slowly release. Repeat on the other side. Opposite ankle, opposite thigh. Flex the foot. Loop the hand through the opening. Grab behind the right thigh. Left elbow, push the left thigh out. Now you can stay here. If you like to lift the hand, chest up. Head to knee. One One more breath here. We're going to slowly, slowly release. Keep your knees bent. And we're going to go into a bridge pose. So knees are 2 fists apart, as wide as a block. Walk the heel, close your fingertips. Press firmly on the mat. When you're ready, on the inhale, lift your hips high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in, underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles towards the heels. Keeping your hips high, high up. Engage your core abdominal muscles. Your quadriceps and your glutes are firm. So in other words, squeeze your stomach in tight. Your thighs and your butt are firm. One more breath here. I'm going to come up on now tippy toes, so lifting the hips even higher up. Continue to engage your core abdominal muscles. Now we'll release the hands from underneath your bridge. Inhale your arms up and over, fingernails on the floor. Keeping your hips high, high up. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down, back down by your side. Release the heel back down. One vertebrae at a time, release the spine back down. Once you come all the way down, we can remove the block. Straighten out the legs, backs a few times. Doing some leg lift next. Point the left toes up to the ceiling, slowly lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Hands behind the right kneecap. Point and flex the right foot. Joints are going in the sky, ankle rotation. And reverse. Sliding the hand forward of the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Feel the stretch in the hamstring. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release the head down. Arm down by your side. Nice and slow. With control. We're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Bounce it a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling, and we're going to slowly lift the left leg up using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the left kneecap. Point and flex the left foot. Joints are going in the sky, ankle rotation. And reverse. Sliding the hand forward up the leg, or grab a hold of the left toes. Lifting the head chest up. Feel the stretch here, hamstring. And if you have tight hamstring, slightly bend the left knee. Feel free to use yoga strap for this one. One more breath here, and we're going to slowly release the head down. Arm down by your side. Nice and slow, with control. We're going to release the left leg back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Double leg lift. Press firmly on the mat. Use your abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the sky. Hands behind the kneecap, flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation. One more breath here. We're going to slide the hand forward up the leg. Grab a hold of the big toes or any part of the legs. Feel free to use your yoga strap. Tailbone automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstrings. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release the head down. Arm down by your side. And we're going to do 3 rounds of leg lift. First round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, when your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees. Lift the legs back up to the ceiling. Catch your breath here. Second round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop it. Bend both knees. Lift the legs back up to the sky. Catch your breath here. Last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here. Your legs are 1 foot off the ground. Continue to engage your core abdominal muscles. Your quadriceps are tight. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Bounce it a few times. When you release it on the right side, wrap your arms around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the right side of your body as well as ascending colon. Right hand on right knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the right hip joint. And reverse. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Lifting the head, chest up, head to knee. Lifting the left leg off the mat. Squeeze. Slowly release the hand in a straight leg. And now we come to spinal twist. Right foot on left thigh. Using the left hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Right arm out shoulder height. Palm facing up, palm facing down, doesn't matter. Both shoulders and shoulder blades are still on the mat. If your neck is good, turn and look at the right side. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles. Keeping your spine healthy and strong, especially if you have back pain. One more breath here. We're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Back a few times. Repeat, releasing on the other side. Wrap your arms around the left knee. Draw it closer to chest or armpit. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the left side as well as descending colon. Anytime you feel bloated or constipated, you can try this pose. Go from right to left. Left hand on left knee. Using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. And reverse. Slowly come back to center, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, lifting the right leg off the mat. If you can grab hold of the left foot, go ahead. Not putting any tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. One more breath here. We're going to slowly, slowly release. Left foot on right thigh, using the right hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Shoulders are still on the mat, left arm out. Using your exhale breath, guiding the top knee a little bit closer to the floor. Feel free to straighten out the top leg if you have room, or intertwine the legs like eagle leg, or cat and wave the tail. Opposite hand, opposite foot. One more breath here. We're going to slowly, slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce a few times. Coming into the fish pose, so we're going to lift the hip up, slide the hand underneath your hip, thumb to touch, point your toes, come up on your forearm. You can stay here. If you're comfortable to drop the crown of the head down, go ahead. Lifting the chest high up, opening up the lung, heart, chest, helping people with breathing related issues. One more breath here, and we're gonna slowly come out of this. We're gonna push ourselves up to the forearm and release the upper body down. Lift the hips up, slide the hand back out from underneath your hips. Getting ready to come up, so keep your knees bent, drop to the right side, raise your right arm, roll over to the right side in a seated position, using your tricep as a pillow. One more breath here. Getting ready to come up, so we're going to push ourselves up to a seated position. Taking a moment here. Sitting up nice and tall, stomach and chest proud. Stretching out the neck next, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. One more breath here. I'm going to go to the other side, ear to shoulder. Extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly come back to center. We're going to take an inhale to center, exhale to over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. We'll do it again. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Slowly come back to center. We're going to bring the right arm up across your chest, supported by the other hand. Pull back, shoulder stretch. Slowly release, same arm up, we lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back and use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. Chin up, looking forward. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Slowly, slowly release, shake it out the other side, arm up and across, pull back. Shoulder stretch. And we're going to slowly release, same arm up, lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back, use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. If you like, combine hands behind your back. One more breath and slowly release, shake it out. Shoulder roll here. And reverse. Hands on thighs, coming into a torso turn. Starting our small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, go the other way, reverse. Touching all four corners of your space. Now we're going to slowly come back to center. Inhale, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Hinging from the hips, leading with the chest. Lengthening the spine, stretching our lower back muscles. Taking a couple of breaths here. Now I'm going to walk the hands over to the right side as far as you can go. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. One more breath. And we're going to walk the hands over to the other side as far as you can go. Feel the stretch in the side of your body. Slowly walking the hands back. And we're going to come up to seated. And now we're going to go to a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Hands underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip. Top of the feet on the mat. Neutral spine. Swing side to side here. Release any tension you may have. Getting ready for cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do it a few times at your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. One last one. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral spine. We're going to sit back into a child pose. Knees together, stay the hip down onto the heels. Forehead down, arm by your side, palm facing up. One more breath here. We're going to slowly, slowly coming back to neutral tabletop. Coming to bird dog. Right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky. Back toes down. Core strong. Looking down. Stay here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. The other side. Left arm and right leg up, reach and stretch, left thumb to the sky, right toes down, core strong. Stay here, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to release. And we're going to get ready to come up, so I'll be doing down dog. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes, lift your hips higher. Coming into a down dog, walking it up, pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Upside down leather V. Inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out your toes. Exhale to lower the heel back down. One more time. Inhale, up on toes. Exhale down. Inhale, come forward to plank. Wrists underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the hips. Exhale to down dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale to down dog. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstrings. Now we're going to walk forward towards the hands. Coming into a forward bend. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Now sticking the butt out, hip bones above ankle bones. Lengthening the spine, stretching out hamstrings. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Just be mindful that hand is below heart, so if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows, adding more weight. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. Getting ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly come up to standing. Let your blood pressure get used to this. Once you come all the way up, we're going to go back to counter. Place your hand behind your lower back. Pinkies touching, squeeze the shoulder blade together. Lifting the chin up, head back. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Opening up the lung, heart, chest. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. One more breath here, and we're going to slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into a crescent moon. Inhale, arms up, palm touch. Release index finger, grow tall, long. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Chin is away from the body. Shoulders and hips are level. Looking up. One more breath. I'm going to bring one hip forward, the other hip back. Doesn't matter which one is in front. One more breath, coming back to center. Take a breath here, and we're going to go the other way. The other hip in front. Slowly, slowly come back to center, lengthening. Exhale one more time to the right. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is the crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Inhale, arms up, lengthen column. Exhale to the other side. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is the crescent moon. Side body long. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. And down by your side. Shake it out. And then we will go into pranayama breathing. Bring your hands to heart center. Press the palm together. I'm going to count to 5, but we only take one big inhale and one big exhale. By the time I count to 2 or 3 and your lung is full or empty, just take another breath. Don't hold your breath for too long. Now first round, interlace the finger as you cross your heart. Deep, deep inhale for 5. Oh, sorry, this should be exhale down. Now we're going to inhale up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms towards the ceiling. Hold your breath here for 1 count. And then hands in prayer. Start releasing all the stale air of your lungs. Interlace the finger as you cross your heart. Second round. Deep, deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms towards the ceiling. Hold it here for 1 count. And then hands in prayer. Start releasing all the stale air of your lung. Let's say by now your lung is empty. Just take another breath. Now, last round. Deep, deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms towards the ceiling. Hold it here for 1 count. And then hands in prayer. Start releasing all the stale air of your lungs. Arm down by your side. Check it out. Getting ready for sun salutation. A little bit of cardio here. So top of your mat, big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. Listen to your body always. Inhale your arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Begin to drop to your knees. Tap your elbow by your side, down. Inhale, cobra's modification, or up dog. Shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, before bend the knees, tap your toes. Let the hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Walking it up out. Stay here for 5 breaths. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize impact on the wrist. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Now we look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, come back up to standing. Back bend. And then arm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Really keep going. Inhale your arms up, upward salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat, step back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Lower down. Chaturanga is all 1 breath. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Lifting the hips high, high up. Pushing the mat away. Now we have left foot down, right leg up. 3-legged split. Stepping the back leg forward towards the hands. Slowly rise up and we're going to come to runner's lunge. So you can have the back foot down or come up on your tippy toes. Front knees on top of the ankle. When you're ready, we're going to go into runner's lunge. Arms by your side, palm facing down. Thumb to sky, pinky to earth. Shoulders are relaxed. Engage your arms, your abs, core to side. Eyes are looking at a point 3 to 4 feet in front of you. One straight line. From the crown of your head to the back of you. Runner's lunge. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release the back foot. And we're going to interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting the chin up and head back. We're going to bow down to this space by the front knee. Lifting your arms up to your comfort zone. Release the head down towards the mat. Front knee is still 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Head is below heart. Right shoulder on right thigh. One more breath here. We're going to slowly coming back up. Now we're going to pivot the feet. Coming into a wide leg forward bend. Toes are slightly pronated in. Hands by your waist. Take an inhale first, exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest. When your back is parallel to the floor, release the hands down. You can touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to your block. If you can touch the mat, hands in the center of the mat. Release the head down. Not sticking the butt out. And if you have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knees. One more breath here. And we're going to inhale to a flat back. Exhale to go back down. This time we're going to walk the right hand over to the left ankle. Left arm up. Looking up. One more breath here. And we're going to walk to the other side. Left hand grab hold of right ankle. Right arm up. One more breath here. We're going to release the hands. Come back to the center of the mat. Take an inhale to the center. Exhale to go back down. Getting ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly come up to standing. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. So we're going to pivot the feet. Runner's lunge first. Knee on top of the ankle. Back leg, you can come up on your tippy toes. Modification, you can release the back foot down. Squaring the hip to the front. Roll the shoulder back. Arms by your side. Palms facing down. Thumb to sky, pinky to earth. Not dropping the upper body. Body's in a 45-degree position. Looking at a point, 3 to 4 feet in front of you. One straight line. From the crown of your head to the back heel. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly come back up. Humble warrior. Lower the back foot. Interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Now we're going to bow down into this space by the front knee. Lifting your arms up to your comfort zone. Release the head down towards the mat. Front knee still 90 degrees on top of the ankle. Back leg is straight. Head is below heart. If you're not feeling well because head is below heart, if you start feeling dizzy, you need to slowly come out of this. One more breath here, getting ready to come up. Take your time to rise up. And I'm going to continue wildly forward bend. Pivot the toes, a little bit pigeon toes. Hands on waist for support. Take an inhale first. Exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest. Slide the hand down. If you can grab a hold of the toes, go ahead. If you cannot hold on to the toes, no problem. Just hold on to any part of the legs. Bending the elbows. Release the head down. Slightly bend the knees and leave it. If you have tight hamstrings. Just be mindful that head is below heart again. So if you don't feel well, if you start feeling dizzy, you need to slowly come out of this. Now place the hand in the center of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to go back down. This time we're going to interlace the finger behind. Lifting the arms up to your comfort zone. Release the head down towards the mat. Now we won't stay here for too long, just a couple of breaths here. One more breath. And we're going to release the hands. Place the hands in the center of the mat for support. Inhale, halfway up to flat back, hands on waist for support. Exhale to slowly rise up to standing. I'm going to pivot the feet to face this side. Going into a pyramid. Shorten your stand, both legs straight. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Leading with the chest. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, you can place the hand on the shin or on your block. Head to knee. Once again, if you have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the front knee. One more breath here. We're going to transfer the weight to the front leg. Hands on mat. Lift the back leg up. If you want to challenge yourself, you can hold on to your front leg with one hand or both hands or wrap one arm around your waist. Both hips are level. Doesn't have to be a high kick. One more breath here. Now we're going to slowly bring the back leg down. Take your time to rise up to standing. And we're going to transition to a warrior 3, which is another balance pose. So we're going to ground into the front leg. Square the hip to the front. And some ways for support if you like. We're going to slowly bring the back leg up. Both hips are level, not the left hip higher than the right hip. You can bring your hands to heart center. Arms forward, tumbling to your airplane. So whatever works for you, I'm going to slide myself a little bit further back. And then I'm going to go into an airplane. When you have enough of it, slowly bring the back leg down. You pivot to the other side. So we're going to repeat this on the other side. We're going to go into a pyramid first. Square the hip to the front. Shorten your stand, both legs are straight. Inhale, arms up, lift. Exhale, bow down. Head to knee. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, place your hand on the shin or hold on to your block. Your choice. Take care of your breath here. Slightly bend the front knee if you have tight hamstrings. Once again, head is below heart. One more breath. We're going to transfer the weight to the front leg. Coming into a leg split. Bring the back leg up. You can stay here. Both hips are level, not one hip higher than the other. To challenge yourself, you can hold on to your front leg with one hand, both hands, or wrapping one arm around your waist. One more breath. And we're going to slowly bring the back leg down. Take your time to come up. And we're going to transition into a warrior 3. So we're going to ground into the front leg. Square the hip to the front. Shift the weight to the standing leg. Slowly bring the back leg up. You can bring your hands to heart center, press the palm together, arms forward, holding on to your tree, tumbling tree, or airplane. Your choice. Any variation you like. Both hips are level, not one hip higher than the other. Working the standing leg and ankle. Spine is straight. Try your best. When you have enough of it, we're going to slowly bring the back leg down. And we're going to start the back leg to join the front leg. Shake it up. Very good. Have a sip of water if needed. And then we're going to come sit down and work on seated. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. Rocking side to side. Finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly. Flap about 10 times. Opening up the hip joint. Getting ready for forward fold, so we're going to draw the heel close to us. Either grab a hold of the big toe or the entire feet. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Neck and spine in one straight line. One more breath, and we're going to slowly come back up. Sliding your feet a few inches in front of you, coming into a turtle. This is longer than it is wide. You can have heel together, feet together, or slightly apart. We're going to slide a hand from underneath to grab a hold of your feet. We're going to take an inhale first, exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest, head to feet. Take an inhale first, exhale, keep hinging forward. Because we're turtles, so we can round the back in this one. Taking a few more breaths here. One more breath, and we're going to slowly come back up. Sliding the hand back out from underneath. Draw your knee close together. Grab your arms around your knees. Make yourself small. Inhale, chin up, papa. Exhale, chin to chest. So we will do it a few times. At your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way. Exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Release any tension you may have at the back of your neck. Giving more spaces between C2 and C7. Slowly come back to center. And we're going to windshield wiper. Open up your knees a little bit, hip width. Hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Hip release. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Now we're going to open up and drop both knees to the right side. Make sure the butt stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Quadricep, hip joint. Look at the opposite side. Maybe a little bit of discomfort here, so you listen to your body on this one. Slowly release. We're going to get ready to come up to the gate pose. I spread my finger, wrist underneath the shoulders, straighten out the top leg, rounding the straight leg. Use your strong core to lift the hips off the ground. Top arm up, that's optional. You can place the top hand on your hips. Make sure you don't have any wrist, elbow, shoulder issues or knee issues. You can stay here if you like to make it a balance pose, and you can lift up a straight leg, either point or flex. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. And we're going to windshield wiper and drop the knees to the other side. Now make sure the butt stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Quadricep hip joints. We look at the other side. One more breath. And we're going to get ready to come up to the gate pose. Spread out your finger, align the wrist with the shoulder. Use your strong core and grounding the straight leg to lift your hips off the ground. Tavana. You can stay here. If you like, you lift the straight leg up, either point or flex. That would engage the straight leg. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. Straighten out the legs. Arms in a few times. Coming into staff pose. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Stomach and chest proud. Shoulders on top of hip. Take care of your breath here. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our hamstring. Hip joint. Pointing the toes up to the ceiling. Now we're going to point and flex the feet a few times. Stretching our ankle joints. Pumping blood back to your heart. Helping you with circulation. One up, one down. Draw a circle. And reverse. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Leaning on the chest. Grow longer. Holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. If you cannot touch the toes, hold on to any part of the legs, or release the hands on either side. Feel free to use your yoga strap on this one. Helping you to get into the alignment. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. With every inhale breath to prepare, exhale, we lower the stomach a little bit closer. One more breath here. We're going to slowly coming back up. Coming into one leg forward bend. My left is your right. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up. We lengthen first. Exhale. We come forward from the hip joint. Leading with the chest. Pressing your hands will be beyond your foot. Holding on to any part of the foot, the legs. Release the hands on either side. Or use your yoga strap. Inhale is a lengthening breath. Prepare. Exhale, we hinge forward. Now we're not dropping the head down, keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. When you come down, stomach come down first, chest, that is the last thing. One more breath here. We're going to slowly coming back up. And we're going to rock the baby. So we're going to pick up the bent leg, fit it in your elbow crease. You can, if you cannot fit it in your elbow crease, you can rock with one arm. So whatever you do, don't round the back or drop the head. You should feel the stretch here, hip flexor. Opening up the hip joint, especially if you have been sitting around too much. Big circle one way for 5. And reverse for 5. Lifting it up for 5. Pray hands on the outside to draw it close to your chest. Slowly release. Bring the bending on the outside to straighten it. Coming into seated twist. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. On this side, in modification, opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to your body. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine, wrap around your waist. Front arm can be start sign hand, prayer hands. The front hand through the tunnel. Any variation. Front foot is facing up. Creating resistance, don't lean back too much. Overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. Turning the neck as well. One more breath here. We're going to slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Again, counter twist. Bend the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique the side of the body. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And repeat on the other side. One leg forward bend. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen first. Exhale, we're going to come forward. Leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the foot, the legs. Release the hands on either side. And if you're using strap, this is what it'll look like. Not yanking yourself to come down. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Neck and spine in one straight line. Not carrying any tension in your neck, upper back, or shoulders. One more breath here. We're going to slowly come back up. Coming to rock the baby. So we're going to fit the band leg in your elbow crease. Now you can rock this way. If you cannot do this, try rocking with just one arm holding it. Now just be mindful of anyone who have any knee issues here. You should feel the stretch here, hip flexor. Now big circle one way for 5. Don't exaggerate too much. If you're experiencing knee or hip issues, we're going to go the other way. Lifting it up for 5. Prayer hands on the outside, drawing it close to your chest. One more breath and we'll slowly release. Coming into seated twist. Bring the belly on the outside, the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Both butts down. Wrap your arms around the front knee. Draw it close to your chest. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine, wrapped around your waist. Front arm can be soft sign hand, prayer hands, or thread the front hand through the tunnel. Any variation you like to try this out. Keep turning. Overlooking your shoulder. Looking it back. Turning the neck as well. One more breath here. We're going to slowly move the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows. Give you more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique the side of your body. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Coming into a wide leg. Open up your legs in a big V. Feel free to use the length of your mat. Get the fleshy part out from your butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Coming into a wide leg forward bend. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen. Exhale. Hinging from the hips. Leading with the chest. Fold forward. Bring the hands in front of you. Now we're not dropping the head to the ground. Keep rolling the hip forward. Wherever you are today is good. Don't worry about how far down you need to go. Keep hinging the hips forward. And if you have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. neck and spine in one straight line. One more breath here. We're going to slowly coming back up. Coming into a side bend. So we're going to grab a hold of the big toes or any part of the legs or release the hands. Bending the elbows, rolling to come down. The other arm up. Reach and stretch. Lengthening. Now after we lengthen, we're going to slowly bring the top arm over, forming a crescent, looking up. Keeping the body up and open. Feel the stretch in the left side of your body. And you can release the bottom arm if you like. One more breath, and we're going to slowly coming back up, and we're going to go to the other side. Grab a hold of the big toes, or hold on to any part of the legs, or release the hands. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. The other arm up. Reach and stretch, lengthening. And then we're going to bring the top arm over, forming a crescent, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Stretching out the organs on the right side. Stimulating meridian points. Now if you like, you can release the bottom arm. Keeping the body up and open. Stretching out the organs on the right side, stimulating meridian points. One more breath, and we're going to slowly coming back up. Bring the legs together. Coming into a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the forearm. Palm facing me, fingers facing down. Forearm stretch. And then fingers facing up. Slowly release, straighten out the other side. Forearm stretch, palm facing me, fingers facing down. And then fingers facing up. Slowly release, shake it out, make a fist. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears, make it tight, tight, tight. Oh, sign it out to release. Again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, shoulders up. Oh. Wrist rotation. Go the other way. Forward, backwards. Shake it out. Turning like box. And release. Big, big hand. Love yourself always. Place the finger in your shoulder blade. If you can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb, go ahead. Lifting the elbows up and away from the body, forming an L shape. Ego arm. Slowly release. Big, big hug on the other side. Place your finger on your shoulder blades. Now you can stay here. You can go into ego arm, lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. Lift the elbows up and away from the body, forming an L shape. Slowly release, shake it out. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.